Geopark is 460 million years of Earth history, and really if you can read the rocks, you can understand that this area was close to the South Pole a very long time ago, under the ocean. Ireland was made of two pieces of continent, and those two pieces of continent got together.
So can you show me some of the story in the rocks?
Of course I can.
And what have we got here? What's all of this?
Here we have the muds that formed on the ocean floor. So originally you have to think that, you know, these muds were laid horizontally.
So these were all level here?
They were leveled horizontally, and of course today you see that they're not in the same position. So tremendous forces pushed these rocks and tilted them and folded them. These are layers of pyrite, you know, fool's gold.
Fool's gold?
Yes.
That what pyrite is?
Yes, it's iron sulfide, and these are actually signs of volcanism about to take place.
Right, right. So this would have been all laid level, and then obviously Earth movement pushed this up into this
Earth
position.
movement, you have to think about tremendous forces involved there. I mean, it's forces you just can't imagine. If you think today, when an earthquake is taking place and all the damages it creates, you just think of earthquakes but taking place on a much longer period and on a much wider scale as well.
So all along this coast you're going to see different stages of different forms of evidence here of how Ireland really evolved on the south side, at least the south side of Ireland.
Exactly. In different sites along the coast you'll see different type of rocks that were formed in different environments.
Further down the coast in Ballyduan, we move from the polar regions to the part of the island that made its way over millions of years from the desert.
It's a stunningly beautiful area, but what's special about these rocks here? What's the story here?
Well, the story in this place, which is Ballyduan, is that all these rocks are what we call allrite sandstone, and allrite sandstone would have typically formed in a desert.
In a desert?
A desert,
So we've come now from nearly from the South Pole.
That's it.
We're now in a desert.
That's it.
Where would that have been located?
So, we were actually just south of the equator, in a very similar position to Africa today.
So all of these rocks have moved, all of this landmass has moved up to here.
That's it.
Sophie, what are you doing now to protect all of this?
This is a preserved area. The whole stretch of coastline is all protected sites, and it also have international recognition through the Global Geopark designation under the auspices of UNESCO. And with that, the local communities are involved in developing geotourism, a sustainable type of tourism using geological heritage. And the aim of the Geopark as well is to raise awareness of the fantastic beauty of the place and develop education as well, so people can know about this hidden gem.
So when people come down here to enjoy this wonderful place, how do they do it in a way that doesn't damage anything?
As long as they don't pick up specimens off the cliffs.
So no hacking away at rock faces?
No, just refrain from doing so. How far do you promote it? You know, you want to develop a sustainable type of tourism, so you don't want mass tourism coming here.
Encouraging people to see this natural beauty must be balanced with effective preservation measures. 12 miles inland, the local community of Fenor have managed to do precisely this, saving a natural fen wetland from probable threat.
Martin, what did the local community do here?
We bought this bog in 1999 for 32 acres of a fen bog.
Why do you buy it? That's quite an extreme thing to do for a local community.
Because it could be turned into farmland at best, and if not, it could have been made into a landfill right beside the heart of our village.
When you say you're from Fenor, people say, oh, Fenor Bog is beautiful, you know.
Well, it is beautiful. You know, it's unique. When you think, this could have ended up as a landfill or just a dumping ground.
Exactly.
And just look at how attractive it is. How hard is it to get local people involved in something like this?
Well, I think like anything initially it's hard to get people involved in something like this. So you always start off in a community with a small core group of people, and then when people see that it's important and see how valuable a resource we have here, that's when they get involved.
Community spirit has always been very strong in Fenor, but this was a new project, and so people who might not have been involved otherwise, you know, would have been interested in this particular area, and so they got involved. And also because we got recognition from outside of here, you know, we kind of stood back and thought, wow, we've got something very special here.
Yes, it is special. It's a fen.
Yeah.
Are there many fens in this part of Ireland?
This is the only one in the southeast, and only one of 13 bogs, peatland bogs in County Waterford left.
Right.
All lost through development.
We're privileged to live here, but people come from far and wide to visit the bog, and it's a place where you can go out and you can be peaceful and you can be on your own, you can just enjoy nature. And I think that's very important, especially today when people rush around so much. They don't get this time out, time to themselves and time to just stop and look around.
As global energy prices rise, we're going to see a huge increase in our electricity bills over the next few years. There are simple ways to bring down the cost of your power bill at home and also reduce your carbon footprint. Make sure your household appliances are not left on standby and check the energy ratings on all your household appliances. Look for the A or A+ rating when you're buying a new one.
In our next programme, we're in Mayo to see how water pollution in our rivers is monitored. We look at the resource and state of forestry in Ireland. And we investigate the problems and sources of our country's litter.